Good afternoon, folks. This is David Joseph Delgrand, and you're tuned in to the Streets Photog podcast. Today's episode will focus on another interview for the Cochise County Portrait Project, a street photography collection for the Sierra Vista Herald. I'm looking forward to adding additional work to this ongoing photography and human interest story series in the coming months. This interview was conducted just before the close of 2021. It was time to leave California, recalls Sierra Delgado. The key was to find a city with an artisan vibe similar to Joshua Tree, with the walkability of San Francisco. So sight unseen, Delgado and her partner made the leap, nestling into South Bisbee in July. Home should be a place where you can grow, thrive, and build a community, Delgado said, as we wrapped within earshot of two of her friends. That's her version of Bisbee. Just like Oakland, Joshua Tree began to lose the characteristics that formulated its original pulse, said Delgado, and she knew her new home would be somewhere in the Southwest and under the radar. Two of Delgado's friends completed artist residencies in Bisbee, which first put the mile-high mining town in her thoughts. Today, one of those pictors is her neighbor, she said, appreciating the quirkiness. The sun warmed my back while the final food vendor packed away their fare at the weekly Bisbee Saturday market hosted at Vista Park. Delgado gleefully explained all the fresh food she copped that afternoon. Although I missed the delectables, I cruised through Warren for a spell, taking in the majestic, historic Warren Ballpark. I made sure to crunch the dead leaves that line the parking curbs before stealing some of Delgado's time. The crackle of dead foliage transports me to 1980s New Jersey, a time when life felt slightly more magical. Childhood. The fall flashback could be why Delgado reminded me of someone I knew, whose name still escapes me. But memories of people and places are simply fragmented tales that we recreate obtusely each time we spin. It's so easy to remain comfortable, Delgado said, but this move was a testament to trusting the process, knowing the universe will provide me with what I need. Agreed. We have a responsibility to remain present. At this stage of my life, I welcome my struggles and often seek discomfort, because each moment can reflect our best and or worst qualities. Seneca, a Roman Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Life isn't short, we just waste it. We waste it wishing for things to be otherwise, we waste it waiting for it to be over, we waste it by ignoring what's in front of us. We waste it resenting, complaining, and rejecting." Knowing when to save or spend our afternoon is imperative, so it's impossible to ignore the courage of one of Bisbee's newest faces. Eventually, my car floated back towards Brewery Gulch. I grabbed lunch and prepped for another night photo shoot. As I chowed, 3 Rolling Knights bikers and their old ladies rumbled into town. They sauntered by cool, with an insular swagger. Seconds later, a young blonde-haired lad pranced along the Main Street junction off of State Route 80. He wore day-glow silver mid-top sneakers that were straight out of a Justin Timberlake backup dancer's wardrobe. "You're gonna love it here, Delgado," I mumbled into my burrito. If you're interested in supporting this podcast and my future creative endeavors, please purchase my first self-published photography book, Lutes del Barrio, You can find all the information on my website.